If poor old Rishi thinks he's had a hard week, he can console himself with the knowledge that at least he's not Prince Harry, who's limped from one disaster to another. His needless and spiteful legal action against the Mail on Sunday newspaper has suffered a major setback, with judges throwing out his latest legal challenge. The paper accused the Sussexes of indulging in misleading spin about their battle with the Home Office to get official royal security. Harry and Meghan, misleading spin? Perish the thought. For what it's worth, I think that Harry should get full royal protection because he always has been and always will be King Charles's son. But it's unheard of for a member of the royal family to sue a newspaper, and it heaps further embarrassment on Charles. But Prince Harry, the world's least happy millionaire, stopped caring about that long ago, given the scorn that he and his wife have poured on the family. This legal action is an attack on the free press, whose job it is to hold rich and powerful people like him to account. But of course, this couple don't like anyone that punctures the fairy tale narrative about their life. And speaking of fairy tales, their favourite journalist, Omid Scobie, the man behind this latest poisonous tell-all royal book, Endgame, has seen him branded as a liar and blasted for peddling, and I quote, bullshit excuses about how the names of King Charles and Kate Middleton were included in the Dutch version of the book, alleging them as the royal racists. Scobie insisted that they were never named in the book, but the publishers shot back, calling Scobie factually incorrect, adding, "We do not recognise ourselves in his representation of events." Ouch. To paraphrase the late, great Queen Elizabeth, recollections may vary. They always do with Team Sussex. So, King Charles has this week let it be known that he will no longer be emotionally blackmailed by his own son. Praise the Lord. How can Harry sleep at night knowing that the awful accusation of racism hangs over his own father, the king of this country, and his lovely and rather humble sister-in-law, Catherine, who, if we're honest, wouldn't say boo to a goose? Here is the Wales' Christmas card. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it graceful? Now, here's the thing. If a member of your family was accused of a crime that they didn't commit in a book, would you speak out? Of course you would. But instead, deafening silence from Harry and Meghan, a couple not known for keeping their opinions to themselves. Now, I respect the fact that King Charles has kept his counsel and not lowered himself to respond to these horrific accusations. But I'm reminded of the great Elton John when pursuing legal action against the Sun newspaper in the 1980s. Elton said, "You can call me fat, you can call me gay, you can call me a rubbish singer, but don't lie about me. And if you do, I'll come down on you like a ton of bricks." Well, the Rocket Man won his case. And that's what we need from Charles now, a robust defence of his reputation and character. But sadly, he can only do that with the help of the Sussexes. If the couple don't end the royal race row, then I think Charles should sever all ties. I really do. Yes, blood is thicker than water, but I doubt it's thicker than Prince Harry. Charles, it's decision time. You've got to decide which way to go with your wayward son, the prodigal prince. Back, sack or crack? The decision is yours.